tied game at halftime with the Chicago Bulls and the Miami Heat. The Bulls, who in that first half at least were having some difficulty maintaining the three-point shot as far as containing the Miami Heat from shooting so many threes. That's really been the difference maker in this. There's been two different difference makers in this game. The three-point shooting from the Miami Heat in the first quarter. Now the Bulls have come back. They've hit 10 of their own threes. They're 10 of 24. And then also the foul calls. We've seen the foul calls, especially in that first quarter. That discrepancy was very big in the favor of the Miami Heat. We've seen the game called a little bit more even now. The Bulls do have, they've gotten 14 shots at the free throw line. They've hit 11 of those, so they actually have more free throws right now. Otherwise, other than that, the closing out on the three-point line, the Bulls need to get that together. They are allowing a lot of three-point shots from the Miami Heat. Don't know why I have this on. I'm used to doing Locked On Bulls on this side of the set. But a lot of three-point shots that they're giving up. And then the defensive rotations, they're back to being slow on the rotating side of the ball. And then one of the things that I did notice is, the first quarter of this game, the Bulls were not doing the ball movement again. We had players standing around watching DeMar DeRozan go to work. And then when Caruso came in, that started to change, but then it really changed when Goran Dragic came in for the first time. And then we started seeing this team remember, hey, we need to get back to ball moving. We need to get back to moving without the ball. We need to always be cutting. And once that started, it was a difference maker. Ayo Dosunmu in this game, 13 points. He's actually the Bulls' leading scorer right now at halftime. And somebody had asked in the pregame show, can Ayo be an all-star this season? Ayo right now 3 for 4 from the three-point range. Now, Billy Donovan hasn't gone deep in the bench either. Well, he's gone 4 deep. We thought that Billy Donovan was going to go as deep as 10 at some point. Now, again, Zach LaVine not being in there. If Zach was here, we would go 10 deep. I want to see the rookie Dalen Terry get a chance in the second half. Kobe has not played very good. He's played 14 minutes. He's 2 for 8, 2 for 6 from three-point range. Now, he has done some things off the ball on the defensive end that have been solid. Not great, but solid. But overall, Kobe White does have the highest plus minus of any Chicago Bulls player in this game. He has a plus minus of +6, and he scored 6 points as well. But really, the story off the bench has been Goran Dragic. Dragic 4 for 4 from the three-point range. All needed shots when they came in as well. He's doing his thing. Goran Dragic is playing well. You see why the Bulls went out and got him. That shot is legit, and he can get it off still really quick. Andre Drummond has seemed kind of out of rhythm some. He's been in position to get a lot of rebounds, but he has 0 rebounds so far in this game. Only 1 assist, 5 points overall. He did take a three-point shot that I thought was going to go in, but we haven't seen necessarily the production from the bench that we were expecting. If the Bulls play a better defensive game in the second half, continue shooting the ball better from 3 now. They really caught that three-pointer in the second quarter. If they continue shooting that well, play better defense, we get better production from our bench, we can definitely win this game. Listen, the Chicago Bulls, for everybody who was doubting it, everybody who in the pregame show was saying, how are the Bulls going to win without Zach LaVine? They're showing you now how they can win. They set the blueprint. They took the lead briefly, but they are setting a blueprint, and keep in mind, we have still not seen big production from Nikola Vucevic. DeMar DeRozan hasn't had a DeMar DeRozan type game yet. So there are still a lot of avenues in which we can win this game. Tyler Hero is cooking us. He's 6 for 9 right now. He has 16 points. Jimmy Butler's getting to the line whenever he wants to. He's 9 of 10 from the free throw line. He has 17 points overall. But really, outside of Tyler Hero and Jimmy Butler, nobody's killing us. Now, we are giving some open shots to certain players, and they're knocking them down. But I would say it's really the offense right now for the Miami Heat is focused around Jimmy Butler and Tyler Hero. Strus has come in well. Bam has gotten a one good shot. He's 1 for 10, but he's not scoring the ball well. We need to take advantage of this. We absolutely can see how the Chicago Bulls can win this game. But the question is, are they going to execute well enough in the second half to be able to do so? We got off to a slow start again. We don't need to we talked about it before, not hitting those slow starts. We definitely got off to a slow start in this game. We need to see that come back as well. This is overall really good overall right now so far. But it is what it is, man. These Bulls are playing well. They're playing aggressively. Vooch is playing well. He hasn't gotten the scoring side off of it yet, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But all right, let's go ahead and go to your guys' comments before the half. Make sure you guys let me know as well when the second half comes back on, because I can't see it from where I am right now. We got a super chat in the building. Ben Paul, super chat 199. Io looking good. Hey, thank you for supporting the channel, my brother. And yes, he's looking very, very good, bro. Very good out there. Adrian says, I like that we're not backing down. Absolutely, I agree with you. Vets are making a huge difference. Absolutely, they are. And listen, I love how Bulls fans pick a certain narrative. They're as bad as ESPN. Now, everything, he's a role guy out there. He is a 21-year-old player who literally has played one full season. And let's wait and see how it comes along. He's not playing great in this. Let's be clear. He's not playing great. But really, nobody else, for the majorities he was standing around, there are a lot of players standing around just watching things go down. So we'll see what happens with that. Let's see what else we got here. I'm eager to see what happens in the second half. I think the Bulls bench has the ability to wear out a lot of teams. Agreed. And keep in mind, like I said as well, like the bench has not played that great either. Like the bench has played well in stretches. Goran has played great. Caruso, well, he's not coming off the bench. He started this game. But our bench has not had the impact that we were necessarily thinking they were going to have coming into this game. Like I said, Andre Drummond has like just kind of looked out of rhythm like he did in that first preseason game. If Drummond, we've seen like lobs be off, like Caruso tried to get him a lob. That was a missed pass. So it just seems like they're kind of out of sync. If they get in sync and Drummond can get some rebounds and get us some extra possessions, that could really change the outlook of this game as well. Kobe's doing a little better at helping out with defense. His help defense was actually solid last season. That 9-game winning streak that we went on, there were at least 3 games in there where he made key defensive plays off the ball that, on the weak side defense that helped us win those games. So, yeah, he's making strides in that area. It's not consistent yet, but he's definitely making strides in that area. All right, No Limit Key says, okay, bro, I admit, maybe I was wrong. We're competing. Let's limit the threes. Now let's limit the threes. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Jack is Truth in the building. This is an OG member of the chat. Jack is Truth said, let's go. New season, baby. Absolutely. Absolutely. Shy Slash and Splash says, we win this game with Zach. Hell, we may win this game without Zach. So, yeah. But I definitely like having Zach out there and Zach's non-hesitation to shoot. We saw it even this. Like, Io started coming along, but he was a little bit hesitant in that first quarter. Again, when we weren't playing with the lead, he got some momentum, and Io's been balling since then. But yeah, having Zach out there and his scoring ability would have completely changed his game. This Miami Heat team, like I said, really, what was it? The first 12 points was scored between Jimmy Butler and Tyler Hero. They really are top heavy. If you can find a way to contain that. Now, the way that Jimmy Butler's scoring, it's going to be hard to contain it. That man is getting to the free throw line, but, we'll see what happens. Dragic looking like a young Dragic. Listen, he's out there playing, man. He's out there playing. Jack is Truth also says, the second unit is going to be the game changer this season. We look deep. That is what she said, my friend. That is absolutely what she said. PBN Pat says the defense got to stop fouling and giving up threes. We good, but Kobe has to pick it up. Kobe has to hit open shots. That's the biggest thing that frustrates me with Kobe. He's had 2 wide open shots in this game, and honestly, probably 3. He didn't. It was a bad pass, and he didn't get it off as quickly as he would have if the pass was better. But he's had 2 wide open shots in this game that just did not go in. And that air ball, you can't have some. Like I'm saying, Kobe's doing some things without scoring the ball that I have to give him credit for, but if his shot keeps not falling, do not be surprised if Dalen Terry starts getting some of Kobe's minutes, man. That's all I'm saying. This I agree with 100%. Bulls logic. This is the best comment of the night so far. Hero was guarding Patrick Williams. Why didn't he take him to the post? That's what Patrick has to learn to do, bro. When you have a smaller player on you, you have to punish them. If Tyler Hero gets rotated on Patrick Williams, he has to go to the cup every single time and make them pay for switching that puny ass, great three-point shooter, and he's doing more than three-point shooting. He's scoring very well out there. Shout out to Tyler Hero. But he has to take him to the cup. He has to. Patrick Williams has to realize the physicality that he can play with. If you can take if you can take Javonte Green's mind and heart and put it in Patrick Williams' body, that is an 18-10 guy every single night. But he has to realize it. He has to realize it. Brandy Nicole in the building. What's going on, Brandy? We got 200 in here. Let's see what else we got. No Limit Keith, you're right. I was wrong. We're actually playing good. I told you, like, this is what I said for real. Like, no jokes. And this isn't to like be a front runner or anything like that. you can't, until you see it, you can't doubt the heart of a team, especially to step up, especially start the season. Everybody's amped. That's why I think you're seeing some of the out of sync things that we're seeing, is that I think everybody's just really excited to start the season. And it's easy to think, hey, these guys are professional. They're players. They've been playing forever. The moment gets to them sometimes too. And like we're seeing like that, I keep going back to that Alex Caruso, that attempt at a lob up to Drummond. He just didn't get it up high enough. Had he did, Drummond would have dunked that, absolutely. So we're seeing some things for sure. We got to cut down the turnovers. Absolutely true from King Kofu. Absolutely true. Bulls playing solid so far. Fools need to hit their free throws, though. I agree with that. Agree with that as well. Let's see what else we got. Sebastian says once Pat gets it going, teams are going to be in trouble. He needs to get it. He needs to get it going. Like, this is what I said before, right? Are the Bulls going to trade Patrick Williams? No. He's going to get a second contract with the Bulls. For anybody saying the Bulls need to trade Patrick Williams now, it's not happening. I'll tell you what, this front office is not trading Patrick Williams anytime soon. It's not happening. Put your energy elsewhere. But I will say this. As much as I said that the Bulls may not look to make a trade deadline move, they're going to be monitoring the buyout market. They may make a trade. They may bring in a power forward and just say, hey, P, you want the starting spot back. Not only do you have to work past a 6'4" guard, we got another legit power forward in here. If Danilo Gallinari did end up signing with the Bulls and didn't get hurt, he would be the starting power forward tonight. Period. And that's on Patrick Williams. Danilo Gallinari would have been our starting power forward tonight. And that is the fault of that lies completely on Patrick Williams. Ben Paul with the super chat. First of all, thank you for supporting the channel at this level, my brother. Io a Hall of Famer. Dragic 4 for 4 from 3. Drum is a large human. P. Will still standing around. Kobe nice. I don't care. DeMar about to get 22nd. Listen, and that's the most dangerous thing. The Bulls have tied this game without DeMar doing what we expect DeMar to do. 3 for 6 for DeMar. 0 for 1 from three-point range. He's 3 from 5 from free throws. He has 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 block, and only 9 points. Listen. And this bodes well when Zach LaVine's back, because guess what we're seeing? This Bulls team is finding a way to score without relying on just DeMar heavy isolation ball. And that, with a better team, with a healthy team, is going to pay wonders off for the Bulls. Don't doubt the Chicago Bulls team. Even if they do end up losing this game, do not doubt the Chicago Bulls team. That's what I'm saying. Low Reacts in the building. He says, what's good, Haize? 188 in the chat. Hit the like button. Bulls all day. We got 222 in the chat right now, and the game's about to come back on. Get them damn likes up before we get up out of here. Get them likes up. Get them likes up. Brandon L. Jet is in the chat. Salute Haize in the chat. I'm still at work, but I'll catch y'all at the post game. All right, we feel you, brother. Pause. got the I always have a pause moment, man. It is what it is. I don't think Pat looks heavy. Joker says Pat looked like he'd been eating at the buffet all summer, eating out with Harden. I don't think Pat looks out of shape. I don't think that. Super chat from Gary A. Thank you for supporting the channel, brother. Cut Derrick Jones Jr. and Tony Bradley. Signed Dwight. No. Dwight? No. What does Dwight do for this team? No, we don't need another. We have Andre Drummond. We don't need Dwight. Carmelo, if they do end up cutting Tony Bradley, I would love for Carmelo to come in there. Ricky with a great point. We took their best punch. We can win this. Facts. Facts. And that's just period. Reginald, bro, like, come on. In what world? You find me a team. No, the Sacramento Kings may do it. But if the Sacramento Kings do it, I guarantee you Marco turns into like an 18-8 guy. Dragic creates offense. Love the pass. And the funny thing is that Dragic doesn't move fast out there at all. But he moves with intent, with focus, and it creates separation, and he gets that shot off very quick. Manlaw says he's new to the chat. Well, Manlaw, thank you for joining. Manlaw 2, thank you for joining. This is the #1 spot for everything Chicago Bulls, period. You'll have fun here, but we're about to end this halftime hangout. We'll be back post-game show to see what happens with the Chicago Bulls team, man. I can't wait to see what happens with this team. Thank you guys so much for your support. This is probably one of the biggest halftime hangouts we've ever done. Over 200 in the chat, but the game is back on now. Iowa's taking the ball up. Love you guys. I'll see you guys post-game. Peace, y'all.